Alright, we're back. Fine. Whoa, I'm in neutral. We're back with another video. Finally. It's the Miami Grand Prix predictions. As you guys know, probably, we've had a month break from F1, so no races in April because of the war in the Middle East, and the last two races were going to be hosted in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, so obviously those got canceled. But now we're back in Miami. It is race 4, and the unfortunate part about this is that there's another 3-week break after Miami, so it's basically one race in 2 months, which is, you know, really bad. But actually, I haven't been like, usually when it's like no F1 for a long time, like during summer break, I'm like, oh man, but like for some reason this year, I've been like okay with it. Probably one, because I've been pretty busy with school and the race. I don't know, just this new regulation of Formula 1 isn't too exciting to me. And another reason, and the main reason, is obviously Yuki is not racing, so I'm not as, I'm still like, you know, watching Formula 1 and all that, but I'm not hold on. Well, actually, no, I haven't dropped off in the knowledge, actually. But I don't know, the will to want to dive into Formula 1, especially, like, because I used to do a lot of research on Red Bull, because I liked Yuki Tsunoda, so, but I guess I still keep up because I love the sport, but this year's not been easy, I guess. And especially Max retires at the end of this year. Oh my god, it'd be terrible. Hopefully he doesn't. I don't want him to. But on to the predictions. So yeah, before I get on to that, there's been a huge break, so the teams have been able to work on their cars, so there might be a slight shift in the pecking order, depending on who's bringing upgrades. I don't know about that yet. I don't know who's bringing upgrades or not yet. I'm assuming they are. So this prediction is going to be on assuming all the teams bring upgrades. First, so obviously I'm going to do my podium, my good surprise, big flop, and then one crazy prediction. Okay, so my podium prediction. Actually, no, my podium prediction is gonna spoil my good surprise. My good surprise. Okay, I'll do it first. My good surprise is Max Verstappen. I do think that Red Bull will find some bit of performance over this break. Their engine is really good. Their car is not. There even talks about their engine being better than the Mercedes engine, which is crazy, but it's just their chassis is terrible. But I expect them to bring improvements, and I expect those improvements to be good because they need to keep Max, and they already know that if the car isn't gonna do well, or if the car isn't good, he's not gonna want to stay. So I think they'll be one of the teams bringing a lot of upgrades, being very aggressive coming out of this break, which was good for them because they needed it to work on the car. It's bad for teams like Mercedes. So my one good prediction is Max Verstappen, and now I'm going to go into the podium. Max Max Verstappen in third. On the fly, by the way. Charles Leclerc. Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli will win the Miami Grand Prix. Took pole last year in a sprint. So obviously you can do well at the track. Kimi Antonelli wins the Miami Grand Prix. As long as he doesn't bottle the start. If he bottles the start, he's screwed. But I'm sure that he'll probably be practicing that over the break, because holy, he's got lucky a couple times, but his start is terrible. I don't blame him, I blame the car, but yeah, the FIA redid the regulation, or not redid, but tweaked it so like it's less management energy and more the MGKU or whatever, the internal combustion engine. So I think that's gonna favor Red Bull. Yeah, because it's more engine, or the engine is gonna be more in the car, so I think they'll do well. So I have Max Verstappen in third, Charles Leclerc P2, Kimi Antonelli wins the race. George Russell is off the podium. Mr. Russell, you should not lose to Antonelli. He won't lose to Antonelli, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you guys right now, when it comes to European slate, the European races, Kimi Antonelli is gonna fall off a little bit, and George Russell is gonna win by a comfortable margin at the end of the year. Kimi's just not good enough yet to beat George over the course of their season. So, but he still wins this race. Kimi Antonelli, for some reason, when it's countries outside of Europe, he wants to be the best, wants to, like, you know, be a good driver. But he is a good driver, just like be even a better driver. So my big flop, you know, I'm gonna go two, because one I already said, it's George Russell is gonna be the big flop because he's gonna finish off the podium. Another big flop is gonna be Haas at their home race. I don't know, based on just vibes. My main one is George Russell. The vibes are not good with Haas, so we're gonna go bad for them, and Behrman still destroys Ocon, and yeah, so one crazy prediction. My one crazy prediction was gonna be, well, I don't know, my one crazy prediction, more than 5 DNFs. Mechanical or crash. I think there'll be at least 2 safety cars in this race. The speed difference, especially in the swimming pool chicane. Oh my goodness. The run up to the swimming pool chicane, that long straight. Holy. It's gonna be, I hope there's not another Behrman incident. Colapinto incident, but that is scary, especially on a tight track. This is the first streets, oh well, Australia is a street circuit, but this is like the first like street circuit, I guess. So I am kind of concerned about the crashes, but we'll see. My one crazy prediction is more than 5 DNFs. Less than what? 17 classified finishers. 17 or less classified finishers. Actually, I'm gonna take that up a notch. 15 or less classified finishers. I think it's gonna be a crazy race. All the drivers have had a little break. They gotta kind of relearn. They weren't expecting this break, really. So yeah, my one crazy prediction is 15 or less classified finishers in the race. Plus, I retweaked like all the regulation stuff, so you never know. You don't know how they're gonna react, or how the engine, or how the the car is gonna react to these changes. So I'm banking on kind of a crazy race. Yeah, just the main talking point, I guess, about this Grand Prix and the key areas is the brake, what the teams did over the brake, and the tweaks to the regulations. So everything is favoring the teams that aren't good, and the teams that were good before the regulations, the Mercedes, Ferrari, Haas, Alpine, they're all gonna suffer a little bit. One, because the other teams have had an extra month to catch up, and they tweaked the regulations to favor the engine more, which will probably favor the teams that are doing worse more, because the regulation is all about engine who has the best engine, basically. So